Morning. I've just got back from a school run, taking Finn. Just making myself some toast because I don't always have bread in the morning, but I just fancied some toast. Like yesterday I didn't have breakfast. I had my green tea latte, which I'm going to make now, I think. Well, sort of version. So I've just got in from dropping him off at school, so I thought, yeah, I fancy it. A bit of toast today, or some little balms actually, you know, the little, with some shredless marmalade, because I like jams without the bits in. Some people like it with the bits in, I don't like it with the bits in. So I'm having that, and I just went in the cheap shop near me to get some, just a little bit, and I needed to pick some matches up for my candles because I hate not being able to put my candles on in the morning when I'm doing my journals or just at night or whenever. So I really need to get one of them lighter things, really, the long ones you light candles with. But I've got my matches. I've probably run out of candles actually. I need to get some tea lights as well. And then there was two girls in there, and I was like, you know, when early in the morning as well, I just thought, oh. But they're not the sort of people you could say anything to. Not that I say anything to people anyway, but they were, I don't know if they were about 18 or really early 20s, but, you know, just going around the shop. There was only me in the cheap shop and these two other girls and the woman on the till, which I felt a bit sorry for because you could tell she was like, oh, I wish these two would hurry up and get out, because they were just, you know, you can just tell they're dead immature because they were just like shouting things out and being dead loud and like saying, just everything they picked up in the shop, they were like, oh, that's horrible, or you're stupid, and then the other girl would turn around and go, not as stupid as you are, look at your face, this, that, and, you know, just being really silly and swearing. And then they turned round, because I came round the corner of the aisle, and they were like, oh, sorry for my foul mouth or something. I just looked at them because I thought they were just being, you know, like they wanted someone to say something, if you know what I mean. And I felt sorry for the woman in the shop because the guy who owns it, he's normally in the shop, but I thought he should be there in the mornings when it's like quietish, because I don't know, they have cameras in there, I'm not saying anything, but I just thought they just looked like, I don't know, there was a few girls a few months ago when I think it was before Christmas, in Primark, and they were like, you can tell they're young or they're daft, they just do it for attention, it's just attention, but they were like shouting things up, you know, everything they were saying had to be dead loud so everybody could hear it, but like, just silly things, and you just think, oh. So I was just taking no notice of them really, but I just felt sorry for the woman on the counter. But I'm such a douchebag. This morning, I used this yesterday, that Finn's nana got me with the witch's tonic on it, the glass cup. And I thought, oh, I'll have a hot drink of water with lemon in the morning. Because I thought some of these thick glasses you could put hot water in, because I know it can break the glass sometimes. But this morning, I've just pulled it off this morning. I put the hot water and it went pop, this bit fell out. And I've just touched it now. It's just mad how hot water can do that to glass. So don't try this at home, kids. That'll have to go in the recycling. I'm gutted because I had my witch's brew mug and my witch's tonic glass that his nana got me, and I've broken it. So I'll be using my mug from now on. So yeah, I'm going to have some toast. But I was just thinking, I've done it in the kitchen because I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can see. You see my greys coming in my silvers now? It's probably not picking up on camera. And I've got a French braid in as well, but the lighting's not. You probably can't see it, but you know, like, I was trying to grow it out and then I dyed it this coppery red colour, which is growing out because you can see the roots, and there's, look, you can see a big silver one there. They're all coming in. But I'm thinking, no, I'm going to give it a go again. I know I'm rubbish, but I'm going to give it a go again. Let this copper fade out and come down, and then what I think I'm going to do is dye the ends of my hair, not at the top because I don't want to go over the roots. My roots, because I still have got dark hair obviously with bits of silver in. Wait till it's about down here. In a few months or something, then I'm going to dye this semi-permanent like chocolate brown, because my natural hair colour is dark brown. And then I think I'm just going to let the silver, because I like little silver highlights at the minute and I'm finding them quite cute. I thought I'll give it another go to see. Because I just think us women are just mad, because if we're feeling down or we're just feeling we need to change that, I always think women go to dye their hair because it's an instant, like, quick thing you can do. I mean, yes, it can be expensive if you go to the hairdresser and that, but you can, you know, if you're dyeing your hair at home, it's a quick thing that we do to make us feel better, or if we're trying to change our appearance for something, or, I don't know, thinking it'll help us or whatever, or it's just a quick fix. And I think that's what a lot of women do when we want to feel a little bit better about ourselves, or we're feeling a bit down, we need a bit of a pick-me-up, we go to dye our hair. And this isn't because I'm feeling down, I'm just going to have another go at trying to get the silvers in, because I'm just sick of dyeing it. But they keep coming through anyway. But I always remember my nana saying that there was a woman she used to work with years ago, and what's going on here? Oh, what's happened to me? Toaster's got stuck. What's going on? And she said she always remembers there was a woman with, you know, darker hair, natural hair like mine. And she said, oh, she had all these lovely highlights in her, like silver highlights, but it was a greys coming through. And I think that was in her early 30s or late 20s, because you can get them, people get them at different times, but you can, you know, people, I think it was Philip Schofield, he got his, I think he was about 18, he used to dye his hair for a long time, but he looks better with it, silver fox. But yeah, so I just thought, I'm going to try and grow them out again. I might just have to try and get a cheap wig that's got grey in it, or like a silver it, just to see what it'd actually look like when my hair would all go like that, which obviously wouldn't be, yeah, I got a long time off yet, but they are sneaking in more and more, so, but I quite like them. And I think a contrast, I saw a girl on YouTube the other year, and she had like, I think she was gothy, but she had like a shaved head on this side, and then she had a longer, you know, like a bob on this side. It was dark, but she had all these silver white, see them here, silver white streaks coming through. And they looked really cool, and people used to ask her if she'd had it done at the hairdressers. And she was like, no, it's just natural. So, I mean, today it's probably not that much of a big thing now, because a lot of girls have the hair bleached out to dye it silvery grey because it's in fashion at the minute. But I just think it's a lovely colour. It can wash some people out, but I do, like I said, I do think you've got to put makeup on and that. I'm always looking at older ladies with grey hair. Not all older ladies, because you can go grey whenever and you can, you know, grow it out. But I just think, oh, the hair's different shades of grey and white, you know, when it's white at the front and grey at the back. I just think it's really nice and it's natural. So, yeah, I've been, I was journaling last night. I was watching a drama last night called, I don't know if anyone saw it, what was it called? It was about a little girl who got a, well, oh, what was it called? Nikki? No, not Nikki. It was about a little girl who'd gone to some foster parents, and then the social worker who was sort of taking her case took her to her granddad's, because she was a little black girl and she'd been fostered by a white family, so they wanted her to meet some of her family. I don't know what had gone on like, but so she knew about her black heritage and, you know, stuff like that. But then in the end, she goes to her granddad's with unsupervised, you know, supervision. But as she's taking a little girl there, this car pulls up, which I assume might have been her dad, but I don't think she sees her dad. And I think she's only seen her grandparents for like once a month. And it was the first time on her own going, and the next minute she disappears and she ends up dead. So it was like, you know, when you've got like, the family who had fostered her had a son who I think they didn't get on with, so, and he was off school that day or something like that. So obviously you're not knowing if it's their son, the grandparents, or they're trying to find her dad because they think he might have done it. So obviously it's one of them, you know, like who did it, or is it the, you know, the, what's she called, the social workers, you know, they're trying to put blame on her, this, that and the other, did she do the job properly, blah, blah, blah. So, and oh, I can't remember what her name is who plays the woman in it, because she's a good actress, so that's why I watched it last night, on Channel 4 it was. I don't know if it's on again tonight or it's next week, but I thought, yeah, I'll stick to this. I'm trying to, because I don't watch a lot of telly, I'm trying to get into some dramas, but some good dramas that I like. So I've got a couple of things in the week I can watch, you know, and not be like online and stuff, because that can knacker you out sometimes. But yeah, so I'll keep up with that. What was the name? I can't remember, but we need to find out what's happened there. So I'm going to go and have my breakfast now. And then wash my pots from breakfast and put my pots away. I've put my washing on this morning before I went out, so that's good. Getting organised. I'm just going to go and finish some of my... because I'm sort of doing a little blog post now on Facebook, but I will start inviting people to it. Just because there's a few things I want to do and I just want to see if I can do it. So I thought I could do it on there. Because I thought you had to have a website to do all that, but... I might just use it on there for now just to see if I like doing it, sort of thing. I don't know. My creative mind's going again, so I'm going to go and eat my toast before it goes cold. Bye.